When people talk about Southern rock from the 70s, the same legendary bands usually dominate the conversation. Groups like Lynyrd Skynyrd, the Allman Brothers Band, and the Marshall Tucker Band helped shape the sound of the era. But the real Southern rock scene went far deeper than those household names. Across the South, dozens of incredible bands were touring, recording, and building loyal followings. Some came very close to breaking through before bad timing or industry changes got in the way. Today, we're uncovering 15 obscure Southern rock bands from the 70s you need to hear. Number 1. Stillwater. Stillwater emerged from Georgia in the late 70s with a powerful Southern rock sound built around a 3-guitar lineup. That layered attack gave the band a massive stage presence and helped them build a loyal following across the Southeast. When they signed with Capricorn Records, the same label behind the Allman Brothers Band, their future looked promising. For a brief time, the band gained traction on radio and on tour. But their momentum stalled when Capricorn Records collapsed, cutting off promotion for many artists on the label. Even so, Stillwater's music still captures the raw energy of classic Southern rock. And while they used 3 guitars, the next band built their reputation around a fierce twin guitar attack. Number 2. Point Blank. Point Blank formed in Irving, Texas, and quickly built a reputation for their gritty Southern rock sound. The band centered around guitarists Rusty Burns and Kim Davis, whose powerful twin guitar style gave Point Blank a heavier edge than many Southern rock groups of the era. Constant touring helped them develop a strong fan base, and for a moment, it looked like the band might break into the mainstream. Unfortunately, legal disputes with their manager drained momentum and created tensions that eventually fractured the group. Still, their recordings remain a favorite among fans who love powerful, guitar-driven rock. But while Point Blank leaned toward harder sounds, the next band blended Southern rock with soulful rhythm and blues. Number 3. The Cate Brothers. The Cate Brothers brought a different flavor to Southern rock by blending it with blue-eyed soul and rhythm and blues. Brothers Earl and Ernie Cate grew up in Arkansas, surrounded by gospel, soul, and blues influences. Rather than focusing on blazing guitar solos, the band emphasized soulful vocals, tight rhythms, and memorable melodies. That approach helped them stand out in a genre filled with louder, guitar-driven groups. They worked with legendary producer Steve Cropper, and Levon Helm from the band later collaborated with them. Their style showed Southern rock could stretch beyond guitar riffs. Next up is a band with strong ties to one of the genre's greatest guitar legends. When I knew I lost my heart. Number 4. Cowboy. She said, "Don't you think it's better?" Cowboy was one of the earliest bands signed to Capricorn Records during the Southern rock explosion. Their music leaned toward country and folk influences, giving their songs a relaxed storytelling feel. The group had strong ties within the Capricorn label family, and their recordings even featured guitar work from Duane Allman. Living in the country, spending our time. Despite those connections, Cowboy often found themselves overshadowed by bigger acts on the same label. Still, their laid-back sound captured a quieter side of Southern rock. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. I'd sincerely appreciate it.
Because you can't find my mind.
And while Cowboy explored the softer edges of the genre, the next group pushed Southern rock back toward its deep blues roots.
Music is as loud as we please.
Number 5. The Elvin Bishop Group. Before his later solo success, Elvin Bishop led a blues-driven band that blended gritty guitar with the spirit of Southern rock. Bishop had already earned respect through his work with the Paul Butterfield Blues Band, where he developed his distinctive style. With his own group, he leaned into swampy blues rock, delivering energetic performances built around expressive guitar work and loose improvisation. Although the band never became a household name, Bishop's talent eventually carried him to wider recognition as a solo artist. But as Southern rock continued evolving through the 70s, some musicians began pushing the sound in new directions. Up next is a band that brought a relaxed Nashville groove into the mix. Number 6. Barefoot Jerry. Barefoot Jerry came out of Nashville with a relaxed sound that blended Southern rock with country and rhythm and blues. Many of the members were experienced studio musicians, which gave their recordings a polished but easygoing feel. Instead of focusing on heavy guitar riffs, the band leaned into groove, melody, and tight musicianship. Their music captured the laid-back spirit of the South and developed a loyal following among fans who appreciated a more roots-driven style of rock. Even without major radio success, Barefoot Jerry left behind a catalog that still feels warm and timeless.
You can't get off with your shoes on, friend, so kick them in the corner and pick it off.
But while Barefoot Jerry favored smooth grooves, the next band pushed Southern rock into a much more sophisticated direction. Number 7. Sea Level. Sea Level formed when keyboardist Chuck Leavell left the Allman Brothers Band to explore new musical territory. Instead of traditional Southern rock, the band blended jazz and rock into a smoother sound. Their musicianship earned praise from critics and fellow performers, and their albums highlighted strong instrumental skill. However, their jazz-influenced style rarely connected with mainstream rock radio, which limited wider success. Still, Sea Level remains an interesting chapter in the Southern rock story.
Don't be ashamed, that's your secret.
Oh, by the way, I will be posting more videos like this, so please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. Okay, on to the next. And while Sea Level leaned toward jazz influences, the next band gained attention through powerful live performances.
But the work never came.
Number 8. Winter Brothers Band.
Those songs are free.
The Winter Brothers Band came from Tennessee and built their reputation through energetic live shows and strong vocal harmonies. Brothers Dennis and Donnie Winter created a sound that balanced melodic songwriting with the rugged spirit of Southern rock. Their performances at the famous Volunteer Jam concerts helped introduce them to a wider audience and proved they could hold their own alongside bigger names in the genre. For a brief moment, it looked like the band might break through nationally. Unfortunately, record label disputes stalled their progress, and slowed the momentum they had worked so hard to build. Still, their music remains a hidden treasure for fans of classic Southern rock.
Outlaws used to ride the range.
Number 9. Grinderswitch. Grinderswitch formed in Georgia and had strong ties to the Southern rock scene from the start. Founder Joe Dan Petty worked as a roadie and guitar technician for members of the Allman Brothers Band, giving the group close connections within the movement. The band built its reputation through constant touring and energetic performances that often featured long improvisational guitar jams.
The badger cried, kiss a hand of a word.
Their music captured the loose, jam-driven spirit that defined much of Southern rock during the 70s. Even without major commercial success, their recordings remain favorites among dedicated fans. Do you think overlooked Southern rock bands deserve more recognition? If you agree, comment yes. And speaking of unique sounds, the next band took Southern rock in a completely different direction.
Kissed his girl and he made her cry. She gave him a piece of her cherry.
Number 10. Goose Creek Symphony. Goose Creek Symphony carved out a very unusual place in the Southern rock world. Instead of focusing only on blues-based rock, the band blended country, folk, and psychedelic influences into their music. Their songs often painted vivid pictures of rural life and carried the loose energy of a back porch jam session. That offbeat style earned them a loyal cult following. But it also made them difficult for record labels to market during the 70s. As a result, the band remained on the fringes of the mainstream music scene. Still, their recordings remain a fascinating hidden chapter of Southern rock history. And while Goose Creek Symphony embraced rustic roots, the next artist quietly helped shape the sound of the genre. Number 11. Les Dudek. Les Dudek may not be a household name, but his guitar work quietly shaped parts of the Southern rock era. The Florida-born guitarist worked closely with members of the Allman Brothers Band and contributed to several important recording sessions. His smooth, melodic style made him a favorite among musicians who valued tasteful lead playing. When Dudek launched his solo career in the middle of the 70s, he released albums that highlighted his range as both a guitarist and songwriter. Although mainstream fame never followed, dedicated guitar fans still recognize his influence. And while Dudek brought refined guitar work to the scene, the next band pushed Southern rock in a heavier direction.
But it hurts more when you go.
Number 12. Hydra.
Move your legs, let me feel the time, man.
Hydra emerged from Atlanta with a heavier style that stood out among many Southern rock bands of the 70s. Their music leaned toward hard rock, driven by thick guitar riffs and a powerful rhythm section that gave their songs real intensity. The band released 2 albums that highlighted their strong musicianship and aggressive sound. Fans who discovered them often praised their energetic live shows and bold guitar work. Despite their talent, Hydra struggled to gain national attention in a crowded Southern rock scene dominated by bigger names. Over time, their albums became cult favorites among collectors and dedicated fans. But while Hydra leaned toward heavier rock, the next band brought a swampy soul flavor to the genre. Number 13. Eric Quincy Tate. Eric Quincy Tate came out of Mississippi with a sound that blended Southern rock, soul, blues, and country into a rich musical mix. Their roots ran deep in Southern traditions, giving their recordings a warm and earthy feel.
Half past late, people getting busy when they start to dance.
Their debut album was produced by respected figures in the music industry, raising hopes the band might become a major act. However, the polished studio production did not always capture the raw energy of their live performances, which many fans considered their greatest strength.
Sound real good. Can't stop grooving. I wouldn't do it if I could.
Even so, their music later gained a cult following among collectors who appreciate hidden gems from the era. And speaking of overlooked bands, the next group carried a name tied to a legendary Southern recording location. Number 14. Jackson Highway. Jackson Highway was a Southern rock band whose name echoed the famous recording location associated with the Muscle Shoals music scene. Their music combined bluesy guitar, soulful vocals, and strong storytelling, capturing the spirit of the South in every performance. The band released recordings during the late 70s that earned regional airplay and respect among musicians. However, the Southern rock landscape was already crowded with established acts, making it difficult for new groups to break through nationally. Despite that challenge, Jackson Highway created music that still resonates with fans who enjoy deep cuts from the era. And finally, our last entry represents a band that carried the Southern rock torch into the next decade. Number 15. Doc Holliday. Doc Holliday formed in Georgia near the end of the classic Southern rock era and arrived just as the music landscape was beginning to shift. Their sound carried the rebellious spirit of earlier Southern rock bands, but with a louder, more aggressive edge. The group quickly gained attention on the touring circuit and shared stages with well-known Southern rock acts, proving they could match the intensity of the genre's biggest performers. Unfortunately, by the time they emerged, musical trends were already changing, and radio stations were moving toward different styles. Even so, Doc Holliday helped keep the Southern rock flame alive as the decade came to a close. Southern rock in the 70s was far bigger than just the famous bands we hear on classic rock radio. Across the South, countless musicians were creating incredible music that never quite reached the spotlight. From blues-driven guitar groups to soulful roots bands and experimental hybrids, these artists proved how wide and creative the genre truly was. Hopefully this list helped you discover a few new favorites. Which band surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here on Retro Rewind for more music history.
Kissed his girl and he made her cry. She gave him a piece of the cherry.